infrastructures, like they might make a pond or a place for the water to run off. They'll dig a hole one area and put the dirt on another area to bring up the home sites. So they're higher, and it's a science, but they make it so the water goes into a nice, beautiful pond where you can watch the birds and the ducks, and your house will be nice and high and dry.
Interesting. That's smart. What about the hurricane? How strong these houses are built to sustain hurricane force?
Okay. Well, Florida has one of the most stringent hurricane building codes. The building codes in Florida are very, very strict. They, when they build a house, a concrete house, now they put metal poles in between the concrete to reinforce the concrete. The roofs are tied down with straps and clips, and the windows are hurricane-resistant windows. Some of them are putting in, now the new codes, either windows that will withstand a hurricane or shutters, putting on so you can have hurricane shutters. So the homes that you find, and in 2005 is really when the building codes got very strict for like hurricane code. So that was in 2004, we had about, 5 hurricanes come through Florida. So in 2005, the codes got much more strict. So if you buy a home 2005 or newer, you will have a lot of the hurricane safety features in your home.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be brand new 2020, which is nice to have brand new 2020, or if the roof has been replaced since 2004, it will have the safety features.
Great. Well, if you are joining us, this is Sekou Radio, Southwest Florida, Sarasota, Bradenton area. And our great guest today is Marcia Frost. Marcia, there's a part of Florida who experienced sinkhole. And it was one time in Lakeland, the whole house went down with the sinkhole. Do you have any knowledge about that?
I do, Sekou, yes. Yes, I do have knowledge of that. And, my background is insurance. So I was working for the homeowners insurance companies when we had those sinkholes happen. And we covered a lot of the sinkholes. So we've been very, very fortunate in Sarasota and Manatee County that we've had almost no sinkholes at all. We're lucky. The areas that have sinkholes, Lakeland, yes, there's some areas of Lakeland, and Pasco, Pinellas County. There's some sections around Dunedin in Pinellas County, Pasco County, West Pasco County, Holiday. There's a lot of sinkholes, and then up in Hernando County around the Spring Hill area, there's also been a lot of sinkholes. So it's difficult to get homeowners insurance. They have to pay a little bit more.
Now, some learner will ask you, I know you mentioned it before, seller market or buyer market or builder market. Can you elaborate on that?
The seller market? I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Like, you mentioned it as this period is a sellers, people who are selling market.
Yes.
Or the term buyer market, sellers market, or builders market.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Can you school us on when is the seller's market, when is the buyer, when is the builder?
Absolutely. So when it's a seller's market is when obviously there's more buyers then there are homes available, and that's what we're experiencing now. And the reason we know this is because there is very little inventory. The homes stay on the market about 30 days or less. A good rule of an average rule of thumb for listing a home is 3 months. You think, okay, a home should sell around 3-month period. Well, right now, the homes are selling in less than a month before they get contracts. So that's when we know, oops, it's a seller's market. So when it's a seller's market, the buyers have very little negotiation room. If it was the other way around and we had inventory staying on the market a long time, we had, the inventory going up from the previous year, then we know it's a buyer's market, and then buyers have more negotiation power. They can go in and offer less money than what the home is listed for. And then we have the builders. The builders are doing fantastic right now because it is a seller's market and they have a brand new product and they are competing with the resales, but the resales are almost the same price as new construction, and the new construction has all the modern open floor plans that people want, the colors, the tile they want, the brand new home with the warranty.
Mm-hmm. Now, sometime I goes to this high market area. They say, oh, my builder is Brian Scott, or my builder is Susan Charles. Can you tell us how you go about selecting one of those builders?
Absolutely, yes. So some subdivisions are only one builder. So I guess that comes back to wants and needs. And there are some builders who are only building the amenity-rich communities with the golf and the tennis, but there's fees associated with that. So I guess what you want to look at is your budget and the budget for the house, and then the budget for the homeowners association dues and fees, because you pay for those amenities. Because there are certain builders, like Taylor Morrison is building Esplanade. Lennar builds the amenity-rich communities like Lakewood National. So I guess what's your budget? And then pick the builder. And there are certain builders that will build every home the same. Like, you go to this builder, this is your home. You can't change anything. Some builders will allow you to change the floor plan, allow you to customize the home. But then again, with customizing, you're adding more money. Every time you make a change, it gets more expensive.
It's more expensive, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you want to look at quality, sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay. My next question to you is, experience sometime at Lake Club, some houses started building very strongly, and all of a sudden they were interrupted, construction stopped. And what do you do about houses like that? $1 million house not completed. What does the market do with the houses like that?
I know what you're talking about. That happened when the market was not as strong as it is now, and we had builders that were not able to afford to build the house for the price they quoted. And some builders, that happened several years ago, they went bankrupt, they left the house. You just hope somebody will buy it and finish it quickly. If you live in that neighborhood, you don't want to look at that. But it was a big house. I remember the home in the Lake Club. It was a multi-million-dollar home. So when you get to a multi-million-dollar home, there's only a certain amount of people who can afford that. You have a smaller audience.
So in that case,
And
you don't destroy the existing building. You rebuild on
no. Oh, I
that.
understand. No. Depending on how far it's come, and a home like that is probably very customized and may not be a good thing to make too many changes or to customize it too much, because someone else might not want to spend $5 million on a home with those features. They want to pick out their own features. That's a tough call. It would just have to be at a price. I mean, it's all about price right there, but normally it makes sense to finish the home because it already has the foundation, the plumbing, sometimes the electrical's in.
Right.
Hope that you can finish it rather than knock it down.
Okay, today was Sekou Radio with Marcia Frost. We're going to close in. Marcia, you're going to give some of your information over the radio, such as your email, your name, your company, and your email, phone number, how people can get hold of you if they have questions.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Sekou. I want to thank you very much for allowing me to be a guest on your show. It was such a pleasure. And if someone wants to get in touch with me, I am with the Coldwell Banker office in Lakewood Ranch. My phone number is 941-812-8493. And my email address is marciafrosthomes@gmail.com. That's MARCIAFROST, homes@gmail.com. And my website is marciafrost.c as in cat, b as in boy, intouch.com. And if anyone has any questions about real estate or thinking about buying or selling, I do a free market analysis, and I'm just here as a consultant. I look at myself as a consultant to help you achieve your real estate goals. It's all about you. And I'm here to help.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You help us a lot to learn about buying, selling, and building in Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, that was great friends. Call her, get in touch with her if you want to buy, sell, or build. Thank you again, Marcia.
Thank you, Sekou.